Today is the East Brunswick Emergency Services Community Night Out at the Cultural Arts Center, and all the funds that we're raising today are coming back to the community of East Brunswick in the form of recreational programs. This event was put on by the Police Department in East Brunswick, the FOP and PVA, all three fire districts, 1, 2, and 3, the East Brunswick Rescue Squad, with help also from the Department of Parks and Recreation. And today we have a dunk tank where you can come and dunk some firemen, some police officers, and whoever else wants to get in there. And we're going to have some bouncy rides and lots of food and entertainment and a free concert at 7 o'clock. So if you missed it, we're going to have one next year, but hopefully you made it down for this one.
It started out as a conversation between Scott and I that we wanted to get the public to know the cops and the firemen rather than just on calls, but to get to know us as people instead of just a uniform or a firefighter. So we decided that we would put something together as a meet and greet kind of thing, and then we decided that when doing this, it would be a great idea to do it as a fundraiser to give back to the community that we serve. And when we put it together, it started out, myself and Scott started talking to the other fire districts in town, the Rescue Squad, the FOP Lodge, which is the Supervisors Union, and everybody jumped on board and thought it was a good idea.
The importance of having all the fire departments and the police and the first aiders get together is just in the last couple of years alone, the public can get out to meet and greet with, after Hurricane Irene, Hurricane Sandy. We spent many hours on the road working to help the public out, and now we're here. It also gives you a chance to come and see exactly what we're about, that we are people too. Basically, this day is about putting a face to all the uniforms that we all wear. We do this because it's something that, we enjoy assisting the community. We do need to show the public that we do have a pride in the community.
The purpose of it was to let the community know and to become familiar with the fire, first aid, and police department. So the other thing it was meant to do was to have people take back their communities and to realize our communities are safe and to be able to come together and to enjoy their time, but also to realize the importance of all the equipment, understand what's out there to protect them. And it's really a day to really become familiar with all of those emergency services. And the opportunity to talk about emergency services also helps people to think about how to prepare when we do have an emergency. We do have volunteer fire and first aid, so it's very important for people to realize that all of this equipment that they buy, all the time they put in to prepare it, to retrofit the trucks, to buy the safety equipment so that the individuals are protected. They do that through donations from the community. Without those donations, they wouldn't have that opportunity to do so. So it's very important for people to think of that and to make their donations when the call is made.
It's been great working with the fellow members of the fire company, the rescue squad, and all the other officers in the police department on putting this event together. It wouldn't be possible without dedication of all the emergency service personnel and, quite frankly, the residents themselves coming out and supporting us.
The East Brunswick Rescue Squad is participating with the police and the fire department today. We're looking to have the community come out, meet us, see what we do, and we're trying to raise funds for the community and the youth of the community.
This event is a unique opportunity for residents to come out and meet your local firemen, police officers, and rescue squad members. These are people who are your neighbors, who you may see in the supermarket, who you may work with, and you just don't even know what they do on their free time. Unfortunately, a lot of the times that you see these people is during times of tragedy, and this event is a chance for you to come out and meet them during a fun, happy occasion and get to know who they are so the next time you see them, you'll recognize them.
It's important for yourself to get to come, to be a little bit more comfortable with them, to realize that they are our neighbors first and foremost, and also to see the scope of what they do, what they're involved in. I think it's important for people to realize that if they can, they should volunteer. If they can't volunteer, they should give where they can. And a lot of times that's not money. It's not always money. It's the support. It's coming out to this just to give the volunteers, because these people volunteer. We don't volunteer for money, and we volunteer out of a sense of doing well, and we want feedback on that. We need that feedback. We need that attaboy, keep at it. God bless you.
Okay, one thing also is your volunteer firemen and your first aiders in this town are 100% volunteer. Many people in this committee included 3 presidents of the organizations, 2 assistant chiefs, and many other members outside of the regular duties in the fire department took a lot of time to put into this project today, along with their other department duties. And it's all about the community.
The community should know that the East Brunswick Police Department, the 3 East Brunswick fire companies, and the East Brunswick Rescue Squad are full of very dedicated, well-trained people that make our community very safe. And today I hope people came out and learned more about what we do and what we have to offer our residents.
The thing I like most about this event was the fact that all these volunteers and emergency services people were out here, and the public of East Brunswick was out meeting them, walking around with them. These guys are out here, they're wearing t-shirts and shorts just like they're everybody else, which is what they're trying to get across to everybody, that we are just like you, like our neighbors. We're people working everyday jobs and helping out. And I hope the people of East Brunswick really realize that they're one of them. I hope that's what everybody really gets out of this, and that we are just one big community. And from a Recreation and Parks Department angle, one of the best parts about this is this day-long prelude ends with a Tequila Rose concert. We give 3 or 4 concerts a year outside here at the auditorium, and this event's probably going to bring one of our biggest crowds, and again, show the people of East Brunswick that we're all in it together. We have great offerings here by the Parks and Recreation Department.
We are very happy to be capping off the Municipal Services Night Out for all thanks to the policemen and firemen that are involved, and hopefully they come over and check out the concert.
Some people play